Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Marvel Superheroes draft. We are diving in, hoping for the best. I've been doing a lot of format prep for this one, so I'm feeling pretty good about evaluations, and I want to show off a lot of what I've learned for you. This pack, Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards and Human Torch Johnny Storm in the same pack. I think I've been pretty impressed by Mr. Fantastic in blue-green specifically. You play things like, for example, Shield Deployment Drone in blue. Green has like Pet Avengers, and then your Mr. Fantastic just drawing you a bunch of extra cards. And then there's also stuff like Khazar, which is really good with it. But I think you kind of want it once you already have the pieces versus taking it and then getting pieces. I think Shield Deployment Drone, much more important card. It's absolutely fantastic. I don't mind first picking it. It's not the high end of where I'd want to first pick, but it is a great color, great card. You're happy playing it in any blue deck, and I love starting with a good card that's very strong in my deck. And if I wheel this, maybe I'll have enough token stuff to make it matter. If I wasn't taking this, U.S. Agent John Walker can be decent just for the flexibility. And then I don't like Epic Fight that much, I'll tell you that much. I think it's just worse than Go Nuts a lot of the time. Because 3 mana is a lot more than 1. I don't love Doc Samson. Raft Security Officer's fine. I've been wanting to get more reps with it, honestly, but okay. Shield Deployment Drone in the books. Pick 2. I think I might like White Tiger Ava Ayala more than I should. But I still think it's very tempting to take it here and then try to wheel that Mr. Fantastic. Not that it's going to wheel, but that can be a good little strategy. There is also Scientist Supreme of AIM. Pay 2, copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an artifact source. So if I play this on turn 2, Shield Deployment Drone on turn 3, I can copy that for 2 life to get an extra 1/1. Interesting. Other artifacts triggered abilities. I can copy the draw effect from the 2 mana artifact that draws you a card. I'm not sure exactly how good this card is. I'm tempted to try it out, but I also kind of want to just take the White Tiger and see if I can build the blue-green Mr. Reed Richards deck that I was talking about. And I don't know if I love Scientist Supreme as a whole, so I'm just going to take the White Tiger here. And, yeah. Shield Helicarrier also works with this. Maybe I could... I'm going to get more experimental this draft. I'm going to take the Scientist for science and then try to wheel that Helicarrier and see if we can get that to work. Oh, man. That's all the pieces. All the pieces are coming into place. Here we take a Shield Deployment Drone. It goes really well with the Scientist, and I think it's just a very strong card. Iron Lad can be really good if you have tons of artifacts, but I don't know if we're going to get there. The reason I was like, is because we had Mr. Reed Richards. If we take that first, then we try to wheel Johnny Storm, and then we get Invisible Woman, and then I feel like the thing's relatively easy to get, but yeah, I don't think we can get that combo going this time, unfortunately. But we are still cooking. We're still experimenting. This card can be interesting, I think, and we will take that. You can pay 2 life to copy this trigger for 1 extra damage, and if you're splashing red, which is kind of funny. Murdoch's Crusade, I will say, one of the biggest overperformers from the set so far for me. Off to an interesting... No, all the pieces are coming together. We could have had the combo. We could have gone for it. If we had taken the Mr. Reed, and then we take the Sue Storm, and we take... Yeah, we could have maybe gotten it. But we're going to take Hour Defeat, really good kill spell. We really want that in this deck. And I'm glad that we are still trying something and experimenting in this draft. Okay, I think Wiccan is good, but I think Shield Deployment Drone is better. And with Scientist, we just want like that. That's a good curve. Like using this, all of a sudden, this guy came with an extra 1/1, buddy. This isn't an artifact. This card's like decent in blue-black. And there's Punishing Punch, pick 5, which is maybe a sign that we should be trying to play blue-green, but I'm down to try the Shield Scientist. Hidden Lair for my mana or Herbie for the value. I'm going to make playables in this deck. I think I don't need the Herbie here. Herbie is good with the Scientist Supreme of AIM. It's good with a lot of my synergy pieces that I might want. But being able to cast my spells is important to me. So I'm going to take this land here. Because at the end of the draft, I'm going to have extra playables. I've already got 5 playables for my deck. And I could end up in a spot where, like, being able to cast... Like, this card makes it so I just have to mulligan less. It'll be really good for my deck. So, we'll take that. There's another Herbie here. There's also We Say Thee Nay. There's also Red Room Recruit. There's also Echo. I'm not going to take 3 drops here because I already have 3 3-drops. I could take Herbie. I could take We Say Thee Nay. Those are the 2 main options. I think I'm going to take We Say Thee Nay. Get myself some counter magic. Herbie's good. Maybe I would rather just take the Herbie. Red Room Recruit can be decent as well as a 2-drop for this strategy. I'm going to take Herbie. It's really good with Scientist of AIM. Actually, no, I'm just gonna take the 2-drop. I need cheap plays. Shield deployment drone number 4 in pack 1. Half of our picks have been shield deployment drones. Don't mind if I do. I feel pretty good about not taking other 3-drops at this point. And I am feeling pretty good about the Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards here when we have 4 shield deployment drones already. Aim Synthoids, you can copy that trigger, but I like that we have some early game. We have Reed Richards now. Card draw engines abound. Boom! We are going to try this. When an artifact enters, copy target artifact triggered ability or whatever. This was the plan. This is why we took the Scientist Supreme. We wanted to see if this would work, and I'm looking forward to seeing it in action. I've wanted to try that card for a while now, so not going to play the Cavalry, not going to play the Vibranium Daggers. This is a really good start to a draft. I want to take Bruce Banner here. I think it's really strong, just as a card draw effect. There's also Dark Deed, which is like the best black uncommon. This is not a good combo with We Say Thee Nay. I'm never going to be able to flip it. Would I rather have Dark Deed or a 1-mana card advantage engine? I think you really want to be playing this as the Hulk mode a lot of the time. This is very expensive. I'm just going to take Dark Deed, I think. Bruce Banner's really good if you get to like a late game spot. I'm more worried about like blue-white tempo, though. I think right now the meta is blue-white, blue-green. This thing dies to go nuts really easily. And I don't know if I want to spend 6 to draw 3 in those spots. I'd rather use Dark Deed here, I think. We are going to wheel the Shield Helicarrier. And maybe I'll take this. I don't think I want to take Ultron Drone. I can copy its activated ability, though. I could take Rocks and Brutes, too. Pim Particles. What do I want out of this pack? I'm gonna wheel the Helicarrier almost certainly. I might just take the Helper. I have 4, 5 artifacts right now. I'm gonna maybe be a more defensive deck. This can stall the ground. And I can wheel the Ultron Drone or the Helicarrier. Pim Particles doesn't seem that great to me. This card's not perfect, but it might have some options for me. I have a lot of artifacts so far. And I'm going to be trying to prioritize some more artifacts as well. That pack, I'm going to try to wheel the Shield Helicarrier. This Richards is looking fantastic. Unironically. I like experimenting in this spot. I think this is a good angle for experimenting. The Scientist Supreme of Aim has some legs to it potentially. And we're getting some shenanigans going. I like this Dark Deed pick too. Our removal suite was a little bit lacking. We need interaction. I like this Hidden Lair pick too. We are missing out on it. We could have had a Herbie, but I think we're going to be able to get playables here. Now there's a Herbie in this pack. I'm going to take it here. We just took Hydraulic Helper. We already have a couple cheap plays. Herbie's going to be really good with the Scientist Supreme. Also, yeah, we just want some card draw effects. I think We Say Thee Nay is also good. But my deck is getting worse and worse for this over time. There's also Avengers Tower. We don't have a lot of heroes, though. I think we just want to get the artifact here. We're building towards a blue-black artifacts kind of shell. Speedball. No. Arc Reactor. Maybe. I don't think it's great. Would I rather just get an Agents of Hydra as a 2-drop that blocks? Don't think I want the Hydra. I definitely don't want to take 3-drops because my 3-drop slot is going to be crowded already. It's definitely between this and this. This tapping for 3 mana might not be... I mean, I kind of want to try this card in some senses. I don't think it's very good, but I don't think I want to play Agents of Hydra, really. I think this card is quite poor, but this could be the deck for it. Like, if we're drawing a bunch of extra cards with Mr. Fantastic, we're playing Hydraulic Helpers and tons of card draw. Here, I would love Bold Biochemist. I think Aim Lab is going to be better and more important for the consistency of my deck because getting a 2-drop, getting card draw, those are both effects that I can get with Bold Biochemists or the 2-mana Futurist Forge. But getting this, there's only one land that specifically helps me. This card, if a creature is put in my graveyard, I don't have that working all the time. So I'm going to just take the land. My mana is pretty consistent now. Now we're going to jam Madam Mask. This is a really good payoff for draw too. I don't really have a lot of card draw in this deck, but I have Herbie and Mr. Fantastic, and then we'll find more card draw now that we have a payoff. Blue-black often will want card draw, but I didn't have a reason to do it at that point. Stolen Stark Tech. Or Kingpins. I would rather take the Stark Tech. I don't need 3 drops here. 3 drops are not going to be something I need. Depower, not a card I really want. Stark Tech, maybe we can make it work with as an artifact. Widow's Bite actually lines up pretty well. I've been pretty pleased with this card. I need more interaction. It's a nice 2-drop. This is actually a draft where I unironically could have gotten the Fantastic 4 pieces, but that is for a different day maybe. Okay, Widow's Bite. Do I want Rewrite History? 1 more creatures you control become tapped, draw a card, then discard a card. 2 target instants or sorceries. So I have a lot of evasive creatures. I have some vehicles I can crew up. I have Improvise. I don't think I want the giant flying ant, really. Boom. We got the shield helicarrier. There's also an Ultron drone. I don't want to take 3 drops. I'm just going to take a 4-drop here. I'm glad we got the Hydraulic Helper. I don't really want to play this. We'll put it in the speculative pile for now, though. Okay, this draft is going pretty cool. I like how interesting it's been. These are just all cards in the speculative pile. Whiplash. Okay, this is going to be a Frozen in Ice angle. Whiplash could be good, considering we have Stolen Stark Tech, which is in our maybe pile. Our 2-drop slot does need some help. We did pass a one copy of We See Thee Nay at one point. I think we just want the removal spell, though. Whiplash, only good with this. We don't really want to play the Energy Daggers, I don't think. Boom. We're going to get the Frozen in Ice. Get another kill spell. Okay, Iron Man Armor is got to be the pick here. There's also Super Adaptoid, but we only have like 1 legendary, 2 legendary creatures. I think this card's just pretty good. Turns all the 1/1s we make from this into a really good cards. Maybe we can even wheel the... Yeah, this is a great pickup here. We get Claw, and then we can wheel either the Helpers or the Synthoids, because we do need 2 drops, and both of those would be fine in the deck. This is a good angle for us. This is one of the 3 drops I'm willing to take. Pick 4 Leader Super Genius. That is a gift. We will take it to the bank. There's also Red Room Recruit and Bold Biochemist. I don't think we're going to wheel either of those, but they're both good. Read Fantastic would be good in this deck, but this is a great card for our deck. It's just a fantastic card in general. Masters of Evil. Villains, +2/+1. We have a couple villains, 6 villains. Some of them are getting cut, though. Super Suit, I think, could be fine. Too Evil to Stay Dead. We have some really good cards to get back, but we also have some cards that are more medium. Yeah, I don't think we really want Super Suit in this deck. Do I take the Hour of Defeat or do I take the Aim Synthoids? I do have like 3 2-drops that can be kill spells early, so I'm just going to take this and try to wheel the Aim Synthoids from other packs. Falcon's Wing Harness is just worse than Iron Man Armor, I think. Fight to the death. Destroy all blocking creatures and all blocked creatures. Here we'll just take our 1 copy of Atlantis Attack. I think a lot of decks can benefit from 1 copy of that. We get another Herbie. We're not going to play Arc Reactor here, I don't think. We don't want Super Intelligence. Yeah, we got the Herbies we needed anyway. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 4-drops. Plus 2 of these. These 3 removal spells are going to do some work on the 2-drop slot. Let's see what we want to cut from this pile, maybe. Let's move our lands over to here just so we can see all of our cards. We don't really want to play this. Our deck kind of has some slowness problems. Okay, we did get the Whiplash to wheel. That's a very good pickup. It's really good with Iron Man Armor. It's a 1-drop. We need some cheap plays. Depower, sure. Beautiful. Let's go. Hydraulic Helper is a great addition to this deck. Bold Biochemist, another great addition to this deck. Let's go. Oh my gosh, this really came together. Because we do have Madam Mask, so some card draw is really useful. Okay, we have plenty of cuts to make. Unfortunately, it's going to redo all my filtering here. So this is 50 cards, but it's pretty easy to cut. We don't really want the deep powers here. Arc Reactor, we don't have tons of mana sinks, so we're going to cut that. Madam Mask has plenty of synergies here. We have like just crazy cards. We're going to cut that. Going to cut I'm really happy with this Dark Deed pickup as well. We're gonna keep all of our 2 mana plays. We're gonna except Stolen Stark Tech is probably getting cut. We do have Iron Man armor to go with the Whiplash, which is totally fine. 2 Evil to Stay Dead, probably getting cut. It gets back a lot of good cards though, so I am considering it. Cut the Hydra Troopers, cut the Rewrite History. We don't need that. Cut the Atlantean Cavalry. Cut the 2 Evil to Stay Dead. Cut the Unliving Legionnaire. I really want to try this card out, so I'm not going to cut it here. Cut Atlantis attacks and then cut 1 land, I think, is going to be the play. Because I have a couple mana dorks and cheap things. This gives me 9 blue, 9 black. My mana is great. I have plenty of mana. And then I can get rid of extra lands and stuff. I think this is a really good build. The most close card is whether I want Whiplash or whether I just want another land, I think. Or something like Atlantis attacks or whatever. But I think I'm going to run it like this for now, and we can always make changes later. I'm really excited to see what it does in action. This is a sweet deck, and it's always cool to try something new. And as we get ready for round 1, I would like to shout out the NicolaiBolas Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you enjoy my videos and you'd like to support my mission to make draft accessible and fun for people of all skill levels, Patreon is the place to go. And you gain access to cool bonus content like my card-by-card tier list and format thoughts document. Special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It makes a tremendous difference. Okie doke, gearing up for round 1. No one is ready for this matchup. They're not going to be ready for the AIM scientists into Shield Helicarriers. I think the Shield Helicarrier is not very good necessarily, but it's a card I want to try. And if I've been wanting to try and play it, and if I have the AIM scientist, it could be a good fit. This is an easy keep. Mr. Fantastic's going to be really good here. It's great with Madame Mask too. Here we just play our cards out, I think. I don't think we do anything too fancy. We have plenty of token generation, so we don't want to just like rely on Mr. Fantastic living or whatever, because it could just die the turn we play it. We just want to play on curve. We have plenty of token making. And our 2/3 does block pretty well. So currently not loving my hand. We've drawn a lot of lands. We have a little bit of connive in the deck, not a ton. Claw, the claw. I really need to stop drawing lands, I think. This can be used to activate the ability on Bold Biochemist. So if I draw that, that's a good draw. I got 4 of these in my first 8 picks, and I didn't see another one, which is not shocking because it's a really good card. But I think blue was very open. This exact side of board state is why 2 Evil to Stay Dead is not a card I'm very interested in. Wow. They're legend ruling themselves to take one of my islands. This is such a good exchange for me. Like, they obviously couldn't have known, but it is really good for me. Yep. Helicarrier. Herbie, I'll take it. Let's play this first. I don't think I want to play the Hydraulic Helper here. This card's obviously insane. I'm not going to play around Ninja of the Hand. This is a good trade for me if they don't have anything. If they do have something, it's kind of like a 1-for-1 because this token wasn't doing much. They have a 3rd claw. That's the question. Red Room Recruit, sure. We're going to connive onto our Herbie because it's a good attacker there, and this guy's a good blocker. If they fire off a kill spell on us, they're fantastic now. Especially if it's an instant speed one, they're going to regret it. Frozen Ice. Okay, that's sorcery speed, so not necessarily a ton of regrets there. Jeez Louise. It is kind of crazy how many lands we've drawn, isn't it? Yeah. We've had 3 lands discarded, and we have drawn even more than that. Okay. I mean, Looter still got some value. If only we could have drawn that a turn sooner. Okay. We are getting completely clobbered here, just from not drawing spells. That is getting countered, though. Okay. They have 2 cards. We have 1 card. They're at 5 now. So they're going to play a follow-up creature here. Or not. Okay, let's just see what's in their hand. Get rid of their only spell. Shield Helicarrier would do a little bit of work here. So they drew a creature or something. Oh, they don't have a green source for it. Brutal. That is the downside of having the mana that's not the best. Okay. Okay. Bang. Let's go. We won anyway. That is what I am talking about. Bang. Play tight, get rewarded. Oh my gosh. We needed every last little resource. We drew so many lands. But you got to focus. This is what I've been trying recently, is focus on, like, okay, I can't control that, but what I can think about is, like, how am I going to win? I'm going to take a screenshot of this deck, actually, so I can, like, imagine good draws. Like, you want to be like, okay, what could I draw that would help me here? How could I build my deck in the future to avoid these scenarios? Like, do I want Rewrite History? Probably not. I mean, I really don't want Too Evil to Stay Dead. Do I want Vibranium Energy Daggers? Do I want a Living Legionnaire? Like, these are all things to consider when you are building your decks. Do I want Atlantis Attack? I mean, I have a lot of small things. I have a lot of ways to make a bunch of 1/1s. I want ways to use those 1/1s potentially. I think the Shield Helicarrier is often going to be how I turn those 1/1s into value later. I have the Iron Man equipment. So these are all factors that you need to be considering when you're, like, building your deck and playing. And, like, that's why I don't need Energy Daggers, because I have the equipment kind of already on lockdown. I've got some ways to use these 1/1s. I really want to try the Aim Scientist, though. Okay, on the play, we're going to keep this hand. We do need to draw a black source. We have 9 of them in the deck. If we draw any land, we can just play a couple of these, which will buy us a lot of time. This will buy us a lot of time. And we find the black source immediately. Great start. This is where taking the dual lands really pays off, because you end up in a spot where you get to like, play these cards and more consistently. Like, if we drew our dual land there, that would have been huge. Blue-white. This is the matchup that I was a little bit worried about. This is where I built my deck with purpose. Okay, I'm going to play the tap land here, because this thing still can't be crewed for a little bit. Actually, no, I can crew it next turn, but then they just tap it, maybe. Do I want to just play another drone? Probably another drone would be fine here. what's my next couple turns look like? I play Drone and tap land. Next turn I play untap land, Claw, Widow's Bite. And then Helicarry is my big finish. Or I just play the Helicarry next turn anyway. Do I want to just Widow's Bite to get rid of a Raft? Probably not. Two of them are a little bit worse because it just gives redundancy. I will probably have to use my Widow's Bite to kill one of them at some point. Thanos. Death Touch Lifelink, okay. Does take a while to activate that guy. I'm going to play the Helicarrier. It can block Thanos. Threaten the trade. Sure. That's a good target for Widow's Bite. Unfortunate. I was planning on blocking this, but it didn't work out, so I missed out on some damage. But this is not going to be a damage game because the lifelink is going to make it really impossible to race. Decline. Play our land. You fell for my trap card. How close is this game? I'm deciding whether or not to use Dark Deed now and risk them having to take up the shield to get rid of my guy, or whether to use it. And this, but it does save me life. I think saving a swing for 4 is pretty important here. The only card that really gets me is take up the shield. I don't know if they would even play that. I mean, they probably would, but like they have to have it in their hand as well. And like a 4-point life swing here is huge. You have to take your equity where you can get it. Okay. So lose their mountain. First Strike and Menace. Crimson Operative, okay. Okay, so that's getting played next turn. I think this could be okay, honestly. I'm at a decent life total. I have infinite jump blockers. I'm going to play Kree Sentinels this turn. I can quad block Daredevil here. Yep. That's a great draw. That is a great draw. That is going to allow me to pressure them a ton. Yeah, I don't think they can kill me here is the thing. That's a good draw, too. Because that makes Claw lethal. I can actually put it onto my creatures and move it around. Okay. I can move it around so that I can crew things up. So web up. I think I might just have this. If they give double strike to something, I mean, that's not a trick I really expect to play around. They can't really make another play because they need the Raft Security Officer for tapping purposes. Okay, so my plan here. Iron Man armor onto Claw. Claw plus 2 things on this. Then move the equipment over to here. Attack over. Oh, it's equipped for 2. Oh, that's way different. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. What a glorious, glorious, glorious day. bang. Let's go. The shield helicarrier is doing some serious work. Serious work. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's go. That's awesome. Oh, whoops. Yep. Okay. Well, we have to restart Arena. I'll see you next round. Welcome to another round. This hand is a mulligan because it doesn't have enough things to deploy. We'll mulligan this. Easy keep on this hand. Hydraulic Helper has good synergy with Shield Deployment Drone because this holds the ground while these attacks in the air. I think this is a pretty easy get rid of the Helicarrier. It is, I think, the worst card here. Like, obviously, I'd rather keep it in my hand, but you got to get rid of something. I think these are just better. Hydraulic Helper can block the Quicksilver, which is nice. Okay, Helper. You can deal with Quicksilver. Do you see what I see? Please don't kill him. I need him to cast my spells, guaranteed next turn. No, if we draw a land, though, we're still in great shape. I don't really want to kill this right now. It gets kind of dominated by a 1/1 token from this if I play that. Gonna kill this. Buy myself time. Quicksilver will eventually become a problem. But then I can Hour of Defeat it potentially, or something like that. Yeah, this was one of the reasons I wanted to kill this as well, because losing this would be annoying. If their plan involves powering up Quicksilver here, I'm okay with that for sure. Reach for the sky. Daredevil, okay. Blocks. That's going to be a good draw at some point. But for now, we're going to kill this guy. We're going to keep that on top. You don't know what you're going to draw in these situations. I should have attacked the 1/1. I was planning on doing it, and then I forgot to. Helicarrier also goes well with the Hydraulic Helpers. They're splashing red for Quicksilver, and Daredevil looks like. Helper's going to do some serious work here as a blocker, especially with this to hold up. We have him on a 4-turn clock in the air. But it's probably more of a 3-turn clock. We hit him to 11, then we'll play this at some point. I feel pretty good about killing the Gorilla so far. It would have hit me for a lot of damage or traded with my 2/2. They keep a card on top. So I play this, then next turn I play the Helicarrier. Or I can play this plus something, you never know. They just put the card into play, interesting. Sure. That one's going to die because it would mess with my racing situation here. So this tells me they don't have a combat trick because that means they're not attacking. So we're going to kill their lifelinker. That's huge for me. Okay, great draw. Play this. I can't crew it yet. But it does go really wide, and then next turn I can play the shield deployment drone. Maybe get some shenanigans going. I do think shield deployment drone somehow wasn't a very good draw there, which is kind of funny. So if they attack with Quicksilver, and I block with the Hydraulic Helper, I go block here. They power it up. The next turn, I untap, play Shield Deployment Drone. Use the 4 ground tokens plus the Shield Deployment Drone to crew up this. Attack, they can eat one of my guys. So I think I don't block here. I just let them hit me for 6 if they have it. Sure. Because now if I draw a land, I can play both these, and then I think that's lethal. That's probably lethal too. Let's see. Play this, crew up this, use... We're going to play this one more turn of being safe. I'm going to block like this. Yeah, now I just get the 2/1 ones that are down here. So. Night Nurse, okay. So I traded a 2/3 thing and a... Okay. Feeling pretty good about my spot here. Night Nurse can't really attack very effectively. Captain Marvel, sure. There's a chance where if I just don't block the hero in training, I just win. Keep it on top, okay. I think next turn they're just dead on board. Oh, they kept that. That's Not going to be good enough. Not going to be good enough. I can double block the Captain Marvel. And then take my other guys to the skies. If they find another hero in training off this, maybe they can make it work. They whiff. Perfect. Actually, so they go to 7. I untap. They have 1, 2. They have 2 blockers. They block 4 this. They take 2, 7. Yes, they block here. They block. They can't even block here. Yeah, so they're just dead. Good game. I could have also turned this into a creature, probably. That would have been good enough. Bang! Got the win. I think we've been playing pretty well. Our deck is fearsome. We have yet to get the scientists going, though. But, I mean, 4 shield drone go a long way. So, looking forward to the next round. I really think the scientists could be good, though. Getting some extra 1/1s going. Like, copying a shield helicarrier, all of a sudden that card's super juiced. So, hopefully in these next few games we can get that going. I would love to draw, like, get to try that card out. That's, like, one of the things we built around. We'll keep this hand. This hand doesn't even need black mana to function for a little bit. We'll use We Shall See the Name on their 2-drop. Then we'll play Shield, Deployment Drone. Then we will play Mr. Reed. Then we'll play this. Let's get rid of their early impact. Assume we're drawing land. Okay. Playing as red-black. Hydra Troopers, sure. Mr. Reed. Or Mr. Fantastic. They're probably going to kill it, but if they don't, we're in really good shape. Just imagine where they kill it. Yeah. I don't think I was ever getting around that. I attacked first just in case they didn't want to kill it. Here I can double lock their Hydra Troopers. That's a pretty good deal for me. Okay, Crossbones. I don't really care about that damage trigger. At least not yet. And I mean, Shield Helicarrier has been looking pretty good for me. I think Whiplash should be fine. Can help crew the thing up. Super Scroll. Yep, we have the answer, which is nice. And we have blocker for this guy, which is cool too. It's the easiest block ever. They didn't. Nobody expects it. Bing! Go! Bango! Bongo! Let's go. That was good. That was good. Our deck is cruising. They see me rolling. I always think when they're playing red-black, at least if it's a good player, they have Super Scroll or they have the Saga for black red, or they have Ares. I think those are like the three of the biggest reasons to play a black red deck. Maybe there's one or two other cards, but generally, I think if you're trying to win, you don't get into black red for commons or even uncommons, because the deck just doesn't have the juice at common to like they played a Hydra Troopers and I played a Shield Deployment Drone. Like that is the biggest example we can maybe give. Because they played a 3-2 and I played a 2-2 plus a 1-1 buddy, which was just so much better. Okay, we will mulligan. We will keep. And we will ditch. I think we want to keep the Biochemist for some card draw later. Let's just do that. Get dominated by my 1-3. The power. What do they have? They have nothing. Okay. Sure. I will put that second from the top. I think that's going to be a reasonable draw. And now, Brave Brawler is going to be, I think, a 3-2 or whatever. And he is going to get dominated once again by my 2-4 that I'm about to play. Yeah, I'm glad I kept the second from the top, because now I can go Helicarrier and then I can go Biochemist. All about that threat of activation. All about that threat of activation. About that threat of activation. No. They probably have a counter spell here. They held it up on turn 2 or 3. Maybe I'm just supposed to hold up Hour of Defeat there. But the problem is I need to be able to use Hour of Defeat to kill this guy at some point. Like, I don't want them to... But they were holding up mana. Hero training is good. Jeez Louise, who was this person drafting against? Well, heroes and trainings aren't doing much. Other than just being incredible. I'm about to draw some extra cards with these deployment drones. They're at 35. Let's just hope that they don't have anything too crazy here. So they're holding up double white. Night Nurse, okay. Yeah, I'll draw a card. Don't mind if I do. Gosh. So I get an extra token and a draw card for 2 life. I think that's probably good enough. Maybe not. I think that's the way the triggers work, though. Like I can go boom, boom, boom. So I get a soldier, draw a card. Get a soldier, draw a card. Gotta start chipping away somewhere, I guess. So I just kind of got this guy for free, but I had to pay 2 life for him, so maybe it wasn't worth. Maybe it was. This is so brutal. That's going to be a good draw. I don't have another creature in my graveyard. It's so sad. Can't believe it. None of my cards are creatures, I guess. I still got rid of a land, which is good against Zabu. I thought I had a creature in my graveyard, though. Obviously, I still have to do that. Line that I took, pretty much. Patriot, sure. Can't pay the life, sadly. I mean, this game would have been, I think, trivially easy. They have 18 cards left. I have 19 cards left. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. They have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 lands. Oh my gosh, this is so brutal. Does we see the thing got me good? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. No attacks. Having to put creatures back was not the best. They just have 1,000 hero in trainings, which is a problem for me. Sure. I think I keep my Mr. Reed around. This thing's not going to be relevant in the future. Now that I've got the ground gummed up, I can just try to top deck more token makers, because that's my key. Gosh, if I had one more life. Gotta start chipping in somewhere. Brave Brawler, sure. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 4 attackers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. I have them on a 7-turn clock here, maybe. Helicarrier would be good here. Bang! Let's go. Oh my gosh, we have the combo. Oh my gosh. You can knives. Discard this. Trigger. To draw a card. I'm not going to play Herbie because this way I get to... Now I'm just going to hold back the Reed Richards because I don't want to risk him getting punked by something. And I want to save Herbie for next turn so I can get another Madam Massacre, which will draw me some more cards. Now I have a reach creature, and I have... Okay, that doesn't do anything. Oh my gosh, this would be such a sick win. Look how sick this is. In case they have another I Am Iron Man, we'll do this. There isn't a trick that gives trample in this set, in these colors. There's the red one that can give trample. Gaining a life is pretty nice here. Brave Brawler is irrelevant. I'll kill them next turn. Supervillain lockup, sure. So they can take out my Madam Mask. So this is for 6 almost. If I just turn this into a creature. Are they dead on board? If I get rid of this thing, Frozen and Ice it. Then I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, whatever my other creature is. Yeah, let's just go for it. Because then my Menace guys can be good. Bang! Let's go. What a win. We were at 2 and they were at 40 something. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Oh man, that was sweet. That was a sweet win. Oh my gosh, what a deck. I cannot believe that Mr. Fantastic wheeled. I just can't believe it. It doesn't make any sense. That card is awesome. It's juiced. I feel like it just crushes it every time I play it. It's like if they don't kill it, it just draws like 10 cards. Oh, baby, another great hand. Let's go. I got all my early games set up. I can use this for power-up abilities. I can use it if I draw any artifact. Oh, we finally have the scientist! Gonna lead with the helper. Gonna lead with that. Then I can hold up We Say Thee Nay or Widow's Bite, depending on what they do. Sure. Sure. They missed a land drop. Interesting. I'll take it. If I draw an island, I'd love it. But we'll take this as well. So they finally hit their land. U.S. Agent John Walker, sure. Good trade for us. I'm going to do this. I don't really care about their life total. And I like the idea of forcing them to spend mana to do stuff. And if they don't draw land, they can't attack with Brave Brawler. Or I guess they can, technically, and I can double block it. Yeah, they have a combat trick, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Use their kill spell. We are a little bit choked on mana right now. This is one of those cases where, like, we have 9 of each colored source. Okay, sure. Yep, still gonna keep that. I should have attacked for 2. I can't really block it. Okay, what color are they getting? Red, okay. Hulk smash. Sure. Just we see the didn't really get to operate because we didn't have the blue mana to hold up ever. Crimson operative. Okay, well that's a problem. We are on turn. We're halfway through our deck and we can't cast Leader Super Genius, which is real bad. That is not what we needed. So we can go crew. I'm doing it like this because if I do draw another blue source, I can do this and hold up this to protect him maybe. Yep. Four, five, six. This is a really good trade for me. Crewing up 2 helicarriers just like never happens. Yeah, like now I can do this. And I know that I... Perfect. They're at 30. How are my opponents always at like a bajillion life? That's so funny. This is why we do it the way we do it. Okay. Definitely liking that. Then I have 4, 5, 6, so I can do this one more. Because I can still crew up the shield helicarrier. Can play Madam Mask. Leader's gonna maybe deck me if I'm not careful. But I can always kill my own leader. Let's just rely on our I'm gonna draw too many cards if I use Mr. Fantastic, so I'm just gonna do that. I'll flip that dude. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta pressure him. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think I want to use the Herbie. I'm already going to be drawing a bunch with these guys. Joke. What a joke. I can't believe we're going to lose this game. I mean, I don't think I ever... Like, it's so hard to beat this card. I'll go to 5. I don't really care. Bummer. The only card I got rid of was Mr. Reed. That maybe could have been useful. But I didn't want to deck myself. I mean, it is kind of astounding how awfully built this card is. Like, from just a pure, like, why would you ever design this card and make it a rare instead of a mythic? Like, I don't understand the logic. It's very unsatisfying to play with and against. I mean, I've played with it, and like, you just never lose the game when you cast it. It's just not an interesting or fun design at all. Like, I was clobbering them, and then all of a sudden they'd take my guys. Oh my gosh. This is so silly. Sure. Maybe we can still win this. It's just going to be super hard. I forget what's left in my deck. I'm close to just being able to swing out at some point here. Because they'll be able to gain 5, but I think I do more damage than that. Hmm. What you gonna kill? What you gonna kill? What you gonna kill? This is actually a weird attack. I don't really understand it. Yeah, they kill the Helicarrier, so I keep full power and toughness on the board. Did I not move this back to something? That was a mistake, maybe. Like they have 5, 10, yeah. Another strange move. How close are they to being dead? This is going to be a 3-3. So they're at 15. I have 3, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. The biggest thing is 3 power. So they are dead on board if I swing out and they have nothing. 3. So let's say they block here, kill here. It's 4, 6, 10, 12, 14. I'm 1 off. And then I'm just dead if they... So I could have killed them here. But I'm going to take 1 more turn instead, like a coward, maybe. I should have moved this over. Whoops. I messed that up. If they had a kill spell, they would have used it though, so. This is 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 5, 9, 14. Billions of toughness. If I don't block with this, it's 3, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I probably messed this up. I probably should have gone for the kill spell. Like, imagine they have a second Hulk here and I just lose for no reason. Yeah, I think I messed up that game. I maybe should have gone for lethal the turn before. It's just so scary. It's like, what are they going to do with 1 kill spell there? They're going to just save it. They could also just attack with their Hulk. Because if they attack with the Hulk, I'm at 5, and if I don't block with enough guys, they can like punch something. Like, I'm going to block with enough guys, so if they have a kill spell, they probably wait to try and bait me into an alpha strike and then kill me on the crackback. Maybe I wasn't supposed to... I was definitely supposed to move the Iron Man equipment so that I didn't have to fire it up as a creature, I think. I think that was probably correct. Firing it up as a creature was mid at best. But yeah, we're 6-0. This especially cool because we built a cool deck, you know? Like, and we just beat Civil War. So pure justice is on our side. Clearly, even though we don't have a justice, we beat the Civil War, which is maximum justice. I was considering taking a stand and just refusing to play Civil War in my own decks. I don't know if that's actually like a worthwhile stand, but I'm not sure if it actually helps me become better as a player, putting Civil War in my deck. I don't know if it's like fun to play, really. I don't know if it's entertaining to play Civil War, because it's literally just like a 1 card, you almost can't lose the game. I mean, sure, my opponent did there, but I was like so far ahead and they still almost came back and won. We'll keep this. We don't have an early game, but we are on the play. So, hoping for the best here. Madam Mask is quite good. So this will help stabilize us. And most of our cards are early game. Like 1 shield deployment drone, and this hand is Chef's Kiss. 1 claw. Any card that costs less than 4. And that's most of our deck. And even then, if they're playing a slow deck themselves, maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. So far, not good. We have 2 draws at a card that costs less than 4, and we have not yet found one. And we whiffed. Brutal. I mean, you do what you do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna play this and try to double block the cavalry. You're joking me. You're actually kidding. This is like the only time Atuma has ever been good in his life. Sure. Maybe we have to chump this. I don't think so, though. I think we're fine for now. Sure. They're playing the Atuma deck. No blocks here. Next turn I want to go Iron Man armor plus something. Helicarrier for chump blocking could be okay. I'm gonna keep Herbie for the next turn draw with this. I don't want to keep the land. Let's ditch the Helicarrier. Especially because this plus this can gain me back some life that I've lost. Okay, Justice. Okay, that's really bad for me. They kept it on top. Okay, so we're probably dead here. Panther Pounce. Block there. Double block here, chump here. Or do I kill the Jennifer Walt, or do I kill the Colleen? If they ever flip this, I lose. So I think I block like this. So I'm at 1. Well, that's a good draw. So if I draw a land here, I'm still in business. We're cooking. Not quite. If I had drawn a land, it would have been really good, though. If I'd drawn a land, I think we actually can win this game. Because then we have multiple blockers, multiple bodies. As is, we're probably dead now. Like, I can't imagine a card they scry to the top that doesn't win them the game here. Yep. I do not know why it took them years to make that play. But yeah, if I drew a land, I think I actually win. Which is closer than it should have been for the way that game started, where I kept a sketchy hand and I did not get there on my draws. We were so close to the perfect record, but you can't get down by those. I mean, perfect records are like hard to come by, especially because you have games like that where it's like, of course, they had the Merfolk Atuma draw. They went 2-drop, 3-drop, Atuma. And I did not draw one of my cheaper plays on the first couple turns. If I draw like a single play that costs less than 3 mana in my first 3 draw steps, yeah, because turn 2, I guess turn 2 and 2 and 3. So I had 2 draw steps at it. Let's see. I'll just look at my deck list because I have a screenshot of it. I have on my deck list, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15 cards to and I have 2 draws at one of them. I guess Iron Man armor wouldn't have been great. So 14. Yeah, still pretty likely to happen. So Unlucky. I think 14 cards, 2 draws, 33 cards in your deck. That's kind of how you have to think about it. So it's like almost 50-50 each draw to get there, and then you have 2 draws at it. And even then, like, if they hadn't had, like, a Tuma on turn 4, it would have been fine as well. And then we could lose this game where, I mean, we won game 1 where we flooded out a bit. So we still have hope. But it's not looking good right now. It's the same exact game. It's the same matchup. They're also playing Claw. I like the Chemist here, though, because I can play him and then activate him using this mana. Next turn, the Chemist is coming down. They're stuck on 1 color, it looks like. Those are a couple of spells. Let's go. I think we will Widow's Bite the Baron next turn. I don't think I'd play this if I had Baron. They might have a Widow's Bite of their own. Stolen Stark deck is fine. I could have been, like, held at my hour defeat if I really cared about that, but I'm trying to win in the air anyway. I still kill their Deathlock Soldier. It's a 1-for-1. Actually, it's kind of a 2-for-1 in some ways. So there's their second color. I'm going to hold this in case they have something like Super Scroll. As I mentioned, that's like one of the biggest reasons to play Black-Red. So, yeah, I really don't care about that card. That's one of the weaknesses of this color combo, is that I just don't care about a lot of the cards. Like, a lot of these cards just don't do anything. They've hit a couple lands now, though. They're back in business. But they still have to deal with my flyers and my ground creatures to some degree, because I can stop their attacks. Yep, I'll keep playing them as long as I keep drawing them. Yep. Next turn, I have pretty close to lethal guaranteed. Okay, Hydra Assault Robot's not going to be good enough. Maybe not guaranteed. If I kill the Claw... No, I can't finish them off. They have the 2/1/3s. Kill this, attack with everything. That's a great draw. Like, even if they have a kill spell here, we still win. That's why we went for this line. Yep. Because they kept a card on top, so you assume it's a kill spell. Bang! Let's go. 7-1. We only lost that one to the Merfolk deck, which is kind of cool that that's even a deck. Let's go. What a performance. What a performance. AIM Scientists accounted for one extra 1-1 over the course of the entire draft. But we learned a lot. We tried a ton of cards that I hadn't really played before. Helicarrier, way better than I thought it was going to be. This card did not get to do as much. I was hoping to draw it more. Iron Man Armor, fantastic, but we already kind of knew that. Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards was awesome in this deck. Shield was fantastic. Leader was great. We only drew him like twice, and we almost lost one of those games. Madam Mask was awesome. Herbie was good. Our mana was good. The Hydraulic Helpers did some serious work. And overall, I think this deck was pretty sweet, pretty fun, and really awesome result with that 7-win run. If you made it to the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag science to let me know you made it to the end, because we definitely were scientists in this draft, drafting the scientist, giving it a shot, and building a sweet deck around it. I hope you enjoyed the video. That's going to do it for this one, and I will talk to you next time.